charge the camera battery?
I did actually. Camera battery is charged. We did a sound check. The lights are looking good. We looking good. I made sure to be like extra sexy today.
Okay.
As I'm still wearing my pajama bottoms.
They can't see the bottom, so it's fine.
Exactly. I could be wearing nothing.
Okay. I don't think they needed that imagery. For sure.
All right, got pants on. We're good. Now everybody knows. All right, we're here. It's been a minute. Obviously, unless you're watching back to back, listening back to back, which that's his dedication. If you're listening like that, like that's just marathon.
The one person in Korea that.
Oh yeah, right. That one guy in Korea, specifically South Korea, I'm sure. But
hey man, you never know.
you never know. Did you hear about the? I'm already on my first tangent. Did you hear about Invincible? Like you didn't watch the second season, did you?
No.
No. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, it was just like it was famous for just like taking a break in like the middle of their season for like no reason.
Mm-hmm. The second season.
Yeah, the second season. Yeah, it was like there's 4 episodes. It was like going, and then they're just like, yeah, we're on a break until March. So it was like 4 months later, then they dropped the last 4 episodes, and it was like so mid.
Really?
It was so like not worth the 4-month wait to see 4 episodes. But apparently, maybe I'm just spitting propaganda. But apparently, Amazon, like, what's it? Their animation, some of their animation gets sent to China.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was just revealed that Chinese animation company outsources their animation from like some people in North Korea. So it's just some North Korean people just editing Invincible, which is hilarious.
Hey man, as long as they're getting paid.
As long as they're getting paid,
aren't.
I don't know. They did an okay job. It was a little slideshowy at some points, but I don't know. That's what I was thinking. Like for the guy who made Invincible, if that's like his like baby, whatever, to see it kind of turn into like a bunch
garbage
of slideshows, I'd be like so upset. Especially you're like, oh, I got to deal with Amazon, and it still looks pretty slideshowy. Like
all that time and effort wasted.
yeah, like literally you put so much work into this franchise, and then Amazon picks it up thinking you're gonna make it big.
Nope.
And then it's just lame. They get punched in the face at some point, and like Mark, the mom, and I almost said Homelander and Omni-Man, they have like the same exact black eye. It's like just right on their side. It's super gross. It makes no sense because
so lazy animation.
It's lazy. It's so lazy. Like Mark can literally heal a teeth back, and he sells a black eye like in a couple hours after. Like, like what? Anyway, but that was already the first tangent. But as I was saying, we're back.
Yeah.
We aren't affiliated with North Korea.
Surprisingly.
And no, I just wanted to update because like we've been gone for a minute. We just had life. What you were doing, school or whatever. I was just working. But like I don't know, as we like to do, we just like to kind of do this just to be creative, and it's just fun. We're just chatting about whatever. So I don't know. I think we're gonna try to get back into this more regularly, regularly scheduled program. Because it's a good time and it's just fun to be creative like this. Along with expanding some content as well. As much as we like anime, I know other things than just anime.
Like what?
I knew you were gonna ask. And I knew you were gonna ask that, and I still just led myself into that. I know track and field.
Okay. It's a very specific one.
I didn't want to say sports because they're gonna be like, "Which sport?" And I was gonna be like, "Soccer." You're gonna be like, "Name a soccer player." I'd be like, "No."
I like the forethought that you have.
Yeah.
Nice.
But so I went with track and field, so you can't follow up.
Name a track and field star that's not Usain Bolt.
Andre DeGrasse.
Okay.
Let's go. Canadian boy.
Okay.
I'm tagging Andre DeGrasse in this episode. But shout out Andre DeGrasse, Usain Bolt's little brother on the field. It looks like anyway. That one, you ever see that one picture where like Usain Bolt's like looking back at him? He's like, yeah, he's like running back.
I don't think I've seen that picture.
Oh, it's pretty sick. Yeah, it's like Usain Bolt's is like a good like foot ahead or so, and he's looking back onto the grass, is just cooking it. But Usain Bolt's just like
chilling
because it's Usain Bolt. But yeah, so like we're expanding. Where was I? What was I saying?
Expanding what we're gonna talk about aside from anime.
Yeah, yeah. Because definitely, as much as I love anime, I want to talk about some other stuff as well.
Like what? Aside from track and field.
I was gonna say sports again.
I mean, we could talk about sports.
I mean, it's honestly whatever kind of comes to mind. I literally go like that invincible tangent. We could just talk about whatever pop culture's on screen, anyways, or something like that. But like, we'll figure that out as it is. I just want to do a quick update. We're back here in the studio. If you can't see
It's a
us,
studio.
I made this joke in the last couple lost episodes of if you can't see us, you should, because the set looks pretty cool now compared to the first couple.
I
of
think
times.
it always looked cool.
I think it always looks cool, but I just like how we essentially change it every episode.
Yeah.
It's been changed in some way every episode.
And it will continue to change.
And it probably will continue to change until we're in like a totally different spot when we have like an actual warehouse, which would be sick. But
I don't think those are actually that expensive to like
a warehouse?
rent it. Well, not like a whole warehouse. You don't need a whole warehouse, but like a podcast.
Like
room.
like a podcast room. No,
Yeah.
I'm sure. I know there's a couple of those in Winnipeg somewhere. I mean, in the place that we live somewhere.
You already said it. You know,
But what was the other thing? Oh yeah, there's that Winnipeg Nightlife Award thing. Did I tell you about that one?
You did.
Yeah.
It might have been in the last episode, which
think so.
nobody knows aside from us.
Yeah, because we had 2 lost episodes,
Yeah.
and they were
Technical
both
difficulties.
on technical difficulty stuff, and I didn't want to release them because we already had one with really bad sound, and I can't do that again. So
Yeah, no.
so yeah, but those are the 2 last episodes. I will try to recap or kind of cover because I feel like there's some good stuff we said we just like didn't notice what was going on.
Yeah.
So it was just too late, and it was such a shame to get all the way back to the editing, and then it was just like, and we can't use this.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Winnipeg Nightlife Awards. There's a space for podcast hosts, so that could be us. Yeah, because I think the ones who they didn't win, but there's another podcast.
Like nominated?
Yeah, they were nominated.
Okay.
Because the guy who won was a radio host.
Okay.
Because yeah, it's radio/podcast kind of host. But yeah, I know there's a podcast, and I watched it. It was good.
Yeah.
It's not my thing. It's just they talk about like weed.
Just weed.
That was a good majority of it, and I was like,
Well,
that's cool.
It's another topic we can steal.
Yeah, just kind of step on their toes real quick, but
Yeah, good.
maybe next year you'll see us at the Winnipeg Nightlife Awards.
Maybe.
But yeah, so yeah, that's kind of just the main points I was kind of thinking of. Did I miss anything?
That I know of, no. I mean, I'm trying to remember what we talked about in the last episode, but
It was so long ago. Literally, like, the last episode we
Yeah.
recorded must have been all the way back in like, it must have been February or April or
Yeah.
something. No, March. It might have been the last episode we actually recorded was in March.
maybe like early March.
Yeah, like in early March. It's now summer. Like,
Well, not quite yet.
yeah, but well, who knows? By
Mid-May.
the time this episode comes out, who knows? But but yeah, so we back. I'm still hitting the butt. Yeah, I want that merch real bad.
But yeah,
But yeah, we got some plans. As we said, talk about other things like sports. But also we want to do a lot more like live kind of
IRL content.
yeah, IRL content, which that will be a secret
Yes.
for soon.
We have a special event that we want to record at
Wanna
this
crash.
summer. Just the one, right? There wasn't more than one? I mean, there could be more than
For the
one.
summer, yeah. There's also an anime rave coming out.
Why would you say what event it is?
This is a different thing.
Anime rave?
There's an anime rave, yeah.
When?
Well, it's September, but
Oh, that's so far from
I don't know. Someone told me about it, and I was like, when is it? They're like, September 10th, and I was like, oh, why do you know this?
How do they know so far in advance?
They like, well, whoever the venue like just posted about it like
Oh.
that day, so I think she saw it from there.
Anyways.
It's on a Tuesday. Like what?
Why would they?
What is going on?
Why would they do that?
I'm gonna go.
Anyways, we have plans to film IRL content
Yeah.
at a unspecified event this summer. So
How
hopefully,
much can we give them?
Nothing yet. They'll see it when they see it, man.
They'll see it. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm looking forward to it. I think, yeah, that's definitely just something cool to do. Is just some IRL content of a mystery thing that you will see soon.
Yeah.
But no, it's like it's nice engaging with the fans, man, or the soon-to-be fans, and I think that's pretty much everything for the update section of this.
Yeah,
podcast.
not too much has gone on aside from the quick little hiatus. You know.
Besides, we're gonna shorten our episodes a bit too.
Yes. How
Yeah.
short are we thinking?
I don't know. I feel like sub an hour would be totally fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anywhere below an hour.
Feel
I
less taxing, easier to edit.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about clips though. We might struggle to find clips.
Yeah, I'll probably just be less on the clips, but that means we just have to be funnier
Can't do that.
or more viral, I guess, because that's all the clips care about.
I was thinking about that recently, and I was like, if we want to be more viral, we just need to do like unfortunately goofy shit.
Like every time we say a really cringy anime joke, we do a backflip or something.
Yeah, probably, or like jump into the camera, like on some iShow speed shit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
I don't know if I could ever do. I can't match that guy's energy.
No, I can't.
I don't think
either.
there's any form of me able to match that guy's
No.
energy.
I don't think anyone can match his energy. That's why he's so popular.
He has that energy that's just absolutely drawing people towards him. I don't like seeing him on my Instagram, but because he's like always there. It's either him or Kai, and it's just like they're just there. They're like, "What? Did you see that?" And I'm just like, I would have watched your stream if I wanted to see it. I don't know. So yeah, sub an hour would be kind of the goal. And we'll go from there, see what happens, see if the algorithm likes us or not that much, you know?
Hopefully it does.
But yeah, it's also, I'm as much as we talk about the algorithm and viral and stuff, as long as I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I say I, but I mean we. But anyway, as long as we're having fun, it's all about me.
Okay.
But I guess to jump into some anime talk, because that is the name on the sign that you might not be able to see because of the glare. I just realized has glare. What have you been watching recently?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
Fantastic. All right, well, that was our show. Thanks for watching.
Yeah,
guys.
goodbye. Do like a little like TV cutout.
I'll do the fake fade out. Yeah.
We should have an outro, like a little like title card
That'd be
outro.
cool. We already have for the Instagram.
Yeah, but I mean for the podcast, like we should have
Yeah.
a little like tune and like a little thing that like fades.
We can make something up.
Yeah, it can be us like beatboxing. We can be like,
Thank you for watching our
Yeah.
podcast.
hey,
Water. I was listening
and
to.
we're losing viewers. Anyways.
I know, yeah, they're all gone. They're just like, yeah, they're doing ad libs. We're gone.
Yeah,
I was listening to No Cap today.
they don't know what no cap is.
We're expanding our our podcast discussion. So me and AJ made a song.
We can legitimately talk about music. by the
Yeah,
way. Music is
100%. That's
yeah.
what we're doing.
Well, perfect.
Yeah, me and AJ made a song during COVID. Was it right before?
No, it was during
It was
COVID.
during. Oh,
Yeah.
it definitely was.
The initial lockdown in 2020. Yeah.
Yeah. The first lockdown, we made a little song called "No Cap," and y'all should go stream it.
Yeah.
It's on everywhere,
Editor, put no cap like right here.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the mic.
and even play a little bit because who's gonna copyright it? Us?
Watch it somehow actually be copyrighted.
Yeah, even though I literally own the thing. Yeah. But yeah, we made a song called "No Cap," and I was listening to it today. I was showing my cousin that, and yeah, it got good reviews.
Did they like it?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
I know.
Shocker.
I know. She was like, "This is cool." I was like, "I made it."
Did she say you should make more?
No.
No, that's a sin.
You know, yeah, I guess she did not say that. She wasn't like, "Wow, when's the next one coming out?" She was like, "That's cool."
Yo, you should listen to my mixtape.
Yeah.
No.
I don't want to burn the house down. I don't want people.
Okay, brother.
I can't be showing my mixtape around.
Okay.
Only to my enemies, so I'll burn the house.
Would
down.
you actually make another song?
I would actually be down. I was actually making a joke about that the other day. How I have like a pattern going on. Every 2 years, I release one song.
You know what would be actually like fun if we just like released like music, like we don't need to do like consistently unless you wanted to, but like if we made like a summer song like every single year,
That'd be so fun.
like
That's
if it was
literally-
that like a
yeah.
thing.
That's literally what I've done. Like No Cap came out 2020. I had the one with Rajul and Wendell.
I don't think I've heard that. I might have.
It was pretty good.
My memory's like jogging.
Yeah, it's cool. But that came out
Yeah.
2 years ago. So
Okay.
now it's
So it's time.
It's time for another one, is what I'm saying. So,
Song of the summer, man.
The summer song by ZL and Eternal.
I'm not going by that name anymore.
What? Eternal with the Euro E? Like,
No.
What was the other one? Didn't you have another one for a bit?
I don't know if I did.
I thought you did. I remember you changed it because I was like, "This is gonna
Man,
be
just
something
make it
complicated."
AJ or something, bro.
AJ the Unknown.
Oh God.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
anyway,
we should make a new. We should make a new song.
Yeah, it's totally time. I'm down. We still
Yeah.
have this whole thing, so I mean, it's down.
Summer technically hasn't even started yet, so.
So we have time to actually write because it's gonna take an absolute year, like last time.
No. Last time it didn't take that
It
long.
didn't take that long.
No.
We should do more of a freestyle though, so it's actually more natural kind of thing.
And what do you mean more of a freestyle?
Like we should just kind of like essentially give ourselves like the day to make it.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah, you just put on the beat and just whatever comes out your mouth.
Pause.
Yes, you make it into a song. When life gives you lemons, you know.
Yeah, I feel like most of the time, whenever we make a song, it's more so about like finding a beat first.
Yeah, well, I think once you find a beat, then it's like okay, cool. But I think that's like
Mhm.
that was the one thing I always noticed. I always like overthought too much.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I have to tell a story. Like not that I don't want to tell a story, but it's like I focus too much on like, and then this happened, and then this, and then
Mhm.
this, and it's like I just have to kind of just make it flow first,
Yeah.
and then edit it from there. But it's always like, yeah, I always just focus too much on. I'm trying to convey a message. I need to have everything go to this message.
Bro thinks he's Kendrick.
Yeah. And so yeah.
Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. What?
That's for TikTok right there.
It is.
I do like that song though.
It is a great song.
Yeah.
Not to completely go on a tangent.
No, that's
immediately
I
after
think
a
that's
tangent.
totally fair. It's a tangent on a tangent. I think that's totally fair.
Tangentception.
Yeah, I think that's totally fair. I think that was probably the best song of their diss track. Of the little diss track series going on.
I have not heard all of the Drake and Kendrick beef.
I definitely
diss
missed. Which one? I didn't watch. I didn't listen to Meet the Grams.
Also, not to tangent on top of a tangent on top of a tangent, but our podcast, the topics we should talk about, aside from like music or anime,
And sports.
should definitely and sports,
Track and field.
specifically track and field, should definitely also consist of like relevant like information regarding like pop culture, like at
Yeah.
the time. Like,
Yeah.
I know we said that, but like specific to like different like genres. Like we can talk about like the Drake and Kendrick beef. We can talk about like I don't know, like just news in general. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else like really major that's coming out right now. I don't have Twitter, so I'm not like in the know.
I don't use Twitter.
But like different things like that,
I
like
use
Drake
Twitter,
and but like the Drake and Kendrick beef, we should definitely be talking about.
Oh, 100%.
I don't have all the facts, unfortunately.
It's been pretty quiet ever since someone tried to shoot up Drake's house. Though,
Yeah,
which is understandable. So, but I'm looking forward to what's next because like I'm on it. Not that I'm like not a Kendrick fan, but I like Drake better.
You're on Team Drake.
I like Drake better. But so
Everybody
far,
point and laugh.
But
Everybody point and laugh.
But wait.
No, you already said you're Team Drake.
I like Drake better. But so far, Kendrick's just beating him up in this track thing.
So you admit that Kendrick's winning,
Yeah.
but you're still a Drake fan.
He's beating him up. So far, like the Kendrick diss tracks I've been hearing, I'm just like, dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm sorry, Drake, but that's
And then the Drake disses you hear, just like, okay.
the Drake disses are like okay, they're good, but I think just Kendrick's. I do like. Oh, I forgot which one it was. I watched it on YouTube as well, but it was like literally. It started with the van from Kendrick's album cover.
Good Kid, Mad City, yeah.
Yeah, it was the van being like towed away, and it was getting smashed the whole video.
I don't think I've seen this.
No, yeah, it was pretty good. I forgot what the song was though, but it was really funny because I was like, "That's the van from the album cover," and he's just beating it up, burning it on fire while he's like,
Oh, Drake was?
yeah, Drake, yeah. Well, it's just while the video's going or while the diss tracks going.
Ooh, symbolism. Ooh,
Yeah,
symbolism.
it was funny. He had some good ones.
Drake is so unbelievably mid. Oh my God.
Like just as soon as I heard "Not Like Us," I'm just like, oh man, Kendrick won.
It's over.
Like, not only is this like a fire song, but it's actually just like he's getting them too. He's
Yeah,
like,
that's the thing about like the diss tracks I've heard from both sides. I haven't heard all of them. I've heard Euphoria and I've heard Not Like Us, and I've heard a little bit of Meet the Grams. So like some of Kendrick's side.
but none of Drake's.
I've heard like a bit of Drake's, but even the like snippets that I've heard of Drake's, like they just don't sound like songs that like I would listen to. Kendrick's are like you could bump that whenever, even though
Yeah.
it's a diss track. Like Not Like Us, like come on now.
That's gonna be. I will have that being played forever.
It's just funny, bro.
It's so funny. It's really good. Another one. I think I was talking to Jewel about that. I was like, I don't know Kendrick super well, so I think there's a lot of disses that Drake was doing, and it just went right over my head.
Yeah,
Because I just like don't know Kendrick behind
the Kendrick lore.
Yeah, I don't know Kendrick lore, so it was just like I don't know. I understood when Drake is like what was the one bar he was like really good? I didn't get it, but it was like
Mm.
I got it because obviously, but it was just like um, he was just saying because like his girl's bigger than him because Kendrick's short. We went over that.
Mm-hmm. Little feet.
Yeah, we went over that one, and then he's like, oh, if you hit your girl, is it like self defense because she's bigger than you or something like that, or it was something like that. It was just a Kendrick beats his wife joke. It was a Kendrick beats his wife joke. I didn't say the line. I didn't do Drake properly.
Even if I heard the line, it's still weak bars.
It was kind of funny. He was just calling Kendrick a little dude, and it was funny that
yeah, but Drake's a pedophile, bro.
I know, yeah, which is funny. Which the only thing on Drake's side with that. So far, that's like the only thing Kendrick's been saying for like the past couple songs. It's just
because it's true.
Touch kids, but I was like, can we get some like what else we got? I was like,
I mean, there's definitely other stuff in this.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like,
I feel like everyone's kind of just focusing on that because it's like so easy to like.
Yeah, well,
and we all know it's true because like there's evidence for it.
Yeah, the hardest bars so far in a lot of those. The hardest bar so far in the Kendrick diss track songs have been when Drake's a pedophile.
Yeah.
Or when it pertains to that. And I'm just like, that's cool, but like, can we get to some other stuff?
I mean, there's definitely a lot of other stuff, but I feel like it's just like I said, like the pedophile stuff is so like in your face that you're like, oh, like this is a big thing. But there's
Probably
also like
minor.
Yeah. There's also like other stuff like hidden deep within, the lyrics. Or not even deep, but like it just doesn't hit the same.
Did they figure out if that daughter thing was fake yet?
I don't know.
I can't remember. I think all I heard was like, that's fake. It's just a fake leak because
Drake planted a mole so Kendrick would find it.
Yeah.
But then that just seems like this isn't like Spy Wars or some shit, bro.
But
like,
it is.
No, it's not. Like when people were like, "Well, Kendrick has a mole in OVO," I was like, "Okay, that's kind of like a little much," but like I can see how that would like play out. But then someone on Twitter was like, "Oh, Drake planted the mole so Kendrick would find." Like this isn't Death Note, bro. Like this isn't light. This isn't like light and L just like going. Yeah.
Doing it.
Tangent on top of a tangent on top of a tangent on top of a tangent. Yeah. But no, someone actually like posted that.
It is, yeah. It's like it's totally just like it's very similar to Death Note. I think I saw that post. It was just how people be viewing the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, and it's just light and L, which is funny because it's totally like that. Those guys had beef.
They did.
I didn't even. I need to finish that. I literally have like 7 episodes left. Like I'm like right at the end, and I've just been like, nah.
I know the feeling.
What was the spoiler?
Don't worry about it. Actually, no, you've probably already seen it, but it's whatever. No, I don't want to say no. Spoiler warning for the people at home as well. I'm not gonna say it, but just.
Oh, why'd you spoiler warning?
Just in case we say something else, it's spoiler warning.
In Demon Slayer? No, I'm just kidding. No, that's fair. But yeah, no, definitely, yeah. People be viewing it like Death Note, which is kind of funny. Because it's not that deep. It is. It's a bunch of rich dudes arguing with
each other. It's a pedophile taking advantage of his popularity. No, I'm kidding.
It's a bunch of rich guys, and one of them got upset that he was put 3rd place.
Pretty much. Except he doesn't deserve to be put 3rd place.
Yeah, now he's throwing a whole fit.
Yeah. Everything I know about this beef as well is kind of like against my will. Like I wasn't really into it to begin with.
I couldn't be bothered.
I was just like, I don't care. Like it doesn't affect my life.
I didn't even know there was beef. Like when first person shooter came out, and then
I didn't
even know. I was just like, what's wrong with being like 3rd? And obviously, they're not gonna be like, oh, Kendrick's better than me. Like no one's gonna say that. They're gonna put themselves first, and then Kendrick. That's better.
Yeah.
Like shouldn't 21 Savage be like all upset? Be like, how did I not get 3rd place? Like anybody else is like, why was just Kendrick got 3rd and he's like throwing a fit when nobody else got mentioned and they're not in 3rd place. So I don't know.
It's just to capture attention.
Yeah, that was part of it. I think that was one of the Drake lines too, and I was just like, oh, Drake's kind of got it. It was just like if this beef wasn't happening, then we wouldn't be talking about Kendrick, and I was just like, that's kind of crazy.
Kind of true.
Because we wouldn't be talking about him. That last album was kind of.
You didn't like his last album?
I didn't like his last album. I tried. I really tried. I was
certified Drake fan. That's all I gotta say.
It wasn't even like
fan.
I'm gonna go listen to Drake instead. I was like, I just wasn't a fan. This nothing was just like
Kendrick
I'll listen to it again.
Kendrick makes music for people who like to dig through the lyrics and like find stuff. Drake makes like surface level music that you can just like listen to whenever.
Yeah.
So it's not like either one is like better than the other in my opinion.
That's not
just
too. They're so
very,
different.
Yeah, there's two very different artists.
They're so different. And they
Kendrick is better though.
He's trying to save himself. He's trying to put his shield on real quick.
No.
Trying to armor
They're
up.
both, I can understand the appeal for both.
Yeah.
I'm just a Drake hater because just who he is. He's just. I don't like celebrities, if I'm being honest.
He's so just like basic celebrity.
Yeah, he's so basic celebrity, like in your face. Just like he knows he's rich, obviously, but like just the way he like. I don't know. I just don't like rich people.
Celebrities are just what's that whole thing with like the Met Gala and everyone's like we're living in the Hunger Games right now.
It's because here we go, tangent on top of a tangent on that. I'm just not gonna point it out anymore. So the whole thing with the Met Gala. Glad we're talking about this. This is another relevant thing. We should definitely live stream this, by the way.
We need to look into that. That was what we said in both of the last episodes.
Yes.
We're gonna look into that. I'm gonna do the same joke.
Oh no.
Before we get on to the Hunger Games Met Gala, I'm always like, I said in the last 2 episodes that you'll never see. And I was just like, oh, we're gonna look into live streaming, and I have like a TV off camera over there. And I was like, if we just hook up the chat to that TV,
Yo, chat. Yo.
that'd be pretty sick.
It
Even
would
if we
be.
have like 2 multi-cameras where we can almost like essentially have like a standing up segment of some sort where we can like use
That'd be funny.
we can use the TV screen as like not as example. It's like a weather channel, like you know how the weatherman's like doing his thing.
Cut to the weatherman.
Imagine if we just have a weather thing.
Yo,
in the
cut to
middle.
chat, bro. Cut to chat.
Let's see what the chat's saying. All
Yeah.
right, so right here, Unicorn Forever 666 is saying,
He's saying, fuck Drake. Team Kendrick.
yeah, like that'd be sick. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, it would. We should definitely live stream this.
Yeah, you're supposed to say we have to look into the research that we said in the last 2.
Look into the what?
You were like, we're gonna have to do some research.
Yeah, we do have to do some
That's what you said in
research.
the last 2 episodes. You have to say it again.
We're gonna have to do some research to decipher whether or not it's worth live streaming. I kind of want to do it just for the laws because I don't know. I mean, it's hard to be found as like a creator when you're live streaming because there's so much competition. But
Yeah,
I don't know. Might as well try it.
Gotta do something stupid.
Yeah.
Or we get Drake on this live stream.
I don't want Drake on the live stream.
I
feel like we definitely
That's
have,
the
like-
point, though. You don't have Drake. I like Drake, and you don't like Drake. So you're like hitting him with all this like the 2 sides. And he's just like, I'm Drake, man, and he's gonna swing it around and stuff.
Yo, clip it. Yo, chat. Nah, we should definitely live stream this. I think it would be fun. It'd be really good. We'd have to work out so many kinks, but
Just like these already, we can't even do this part. No, we
No.
can't. But this is already a fight as it is. So
But
one
I
step
mean,
at a time.
I can definitely see the attention, like the appeal that we would have like live streaming. So
We're also
we
just
should definitely
cool.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, tooting his own horn. Oh. The viewers don't want to hear that. Anyways,
Called
back to
self-love.
the Met Gala stuff. So I've been paying a little bit of attention to it because I like to doom scroll, and essentially what's going on right now is a lot of people are upset at like the fact that celebrities had to go to this, or not had to go, rather attended this event that I'm pretty sure the tickets cost like 75K, like per
What?
person. Yeah. And obviously, like, there's a war going on between Israel and Palestine. I wouldn't even really call it a war. It's literally a genocide. But so people were really upset about the fact that, like, there was this like special event going on. Meanwhile, people are dying in a completely other country, and we all know about it. But like, people are choosing, or celebrities specifically, are choosing not to talk about it. They're kind of just doing their own thing because like they don't care. They're just making their
Doesn't
own money.
affect them. They're not going to
Yeah.
war or nothing.
So then, obviously, people drew the parallel between, or like made the connection between like the Hunger Games and like, you know, just real life right now. Because in the
Looks
Hunger
like that.
Games, you know, there was like, oh, all these big fashion events. Meanwhile, in District 12, like your homeboy Mark is like on this side of the road starving. So then people drew parallels to that. And then another big thing that happened was there was this, I'm not sure, I wouldn't really call her a celebrity. Like, you know, there's like a difference between like celebrities and like influencers, right? So there's this influencer, I would call her. She has like maybe like 1 million followers on
shouting her out.
TikTok. I'm not gonna, well, we might as well mention her name so people know who she is. But her name's Haley Bailey. Yeah, editor put it there. Haley Bailey, she didn't attend.
Is that the Little Mermaid?
No. Completely different Haley Bailey.
Oh.
I think that's Halle. No. I don't know. Anyways,
Racist.
this person is Haley Bailey. Okay, she I don't think she attended the Met Gala, but she was like close by. Like she didn't buy the 75K ticket or whatever.
That's crazy.
But yeah, 75K for a fucking ticket. Like
Just
come
to
on now.
show up and carry a block of ice around. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that was another thing. But
just a block of ice.
what was it? So she didn't attend the gala, but she had like a whole dress made. I think she was like fairly close by. Like she wasn't in the event, but she was essentially there.
Yeah.
You know?
Just being close by.
Yeah. So she posted a TikTok, and obviously like attending or not attending the Met Gala, but like being close by, being an influencer, she wanted to have like this like special dress made, and the whole theme of the event for the Met was like Garden of Time. I'm pretty sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong. But she essentially dressed up as Marie Antoinette, if you know who that is. And she went on TikTok.
For the people who don't know.
For the people who don't know who Marie Antoinette is, I'm pretty sure some form of like French or let's just say European. I don't know the
Let them
actual.
eat cake.
I'm pretty sure it was French.
It's
but
French,
yeah,
Assassin's Creed.
that's how I know her as well. But she was French royalty who, at the time in France, when there was huge like wealth inequality between the working class and royalty, and also how do I even word this story? But basically, she was alleged to have said that since the peasants were starving, or someone told her the peasants were starving, she said, "Oh, like let them eat cake, or why don't they eat cake?" Insinuating, "Let them eat cake," and then insinuating that like they should eat cake if they're so like worked up or stressed out, not acknowledging the fact that like they can't afford literally anything. But there's also the part of it where she or historians have gone back and found out that she might not have actually said that. So then
propaganda for the revolution.
it was essentially propaganda, but at the same time, regardless of whether or not she said it or someone else said it, it was said by someone, and that was enough to spur a revolution. Right. So then we come back to modern day 2024, where Haley Bailey or whatever her name is dressed up at the Met and not attending the Met, but like close by, and she goes on TikTok and finds this sound, and the sound is "Let them eat cake," and it's just like a little silly like TikTok sound, and it has a little song behind it. And she posts a TikTok where she mouths the words, obviously, to the song "Let them eat cake," and obviously, you know, with the way the world is going on right now, with huge wealth inequality, like we're Canadians, we can attest to this. Like stuff is not as cheap as it was maybe like 5 years ago.
Not even cake.
Yeah, no, not even cake. And kind of pointing out like the inequality going on right now, while there's also a war in the Middle East, and just being at an event where it's like the super mega ultra wealthy, and then being like, "Let them eat cake," like. Come on now. Like, at least do some historical digging, which
Just
she did not.
Yourself up for failure. Someone doesn't play Assassin's Creed Unity.
Someone does not play Assassin's Creed. So obviously people like saw that video. I think it's actually taken down off of TikTok.
Probably,
right now.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Even probably just the hate that she got. She probably took it down.
Oh yeah. And then she also posted an apology, as they all do.
Travis Scott.
Man. Yeah. Yeah. She posted an apology, and then what made it even worse was that in the apology, she was like, "Oh, I didn't know. I'm not like educated enough to like speak on it." Which some people were like, "Oh, like fair," but like at the same time, it doesn't mean that you can't gain the knowledge.
Yeah.
You know.
Go do some research.
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, like I'm a normal person," which she's not, because she people did some digging, and by digging I mean not that much digging. They found out that the apartment that she rents, guess how much it costs per month.
5K.
17 a month. That's more than most people's mortgages. And she was like, "Oh, I'm a normal person," and like, let's just clear it up. Like, influencers are not normal people. Like, if I had 1 million people like knowing what I'm doing at all times, like that's not normal. Like
all the government people.
Well, don't worry about that.
All those phones and
all the phones,
all the webcams and stuff.
But yeah, basically, moral of the story: don't be a rich asshole who doesn't care about other people and isn't politically aware.
Just be educated and donate your money to charity.
I mean, I Ideally, yes, but at the same time, you would expect people who are rich to be educated, but
Yeah.
they're not.
No, they're not. They don't need
No.
to be educated.
You really don't nowadays.
No.
No.
You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to be educated to be famous. Even you could just do a backflip and
Yeah.
bam, famous. It's just bang bang done.
Or you could act as an NPC and be
Oh my gosh.
Miles Morales.
That one's terrible.
Yes, it is. So basically, moral of the what is it? The story
More
of
of the
the
story
Met.
is give us 5 months and we'll also be in that same situation
No.
and we'll be making jokes.
Who's we? No.
No, we will not.
Moral of the story: don't be politically unaware and don't be a rich asshole. Basically.
You should go to school for stuff like that. You're doing a lot of.
What?
You should go to school for stuff like that.
I am.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. Degree coming soon,
Let's go.
2024.
Degree coming soon.
Yeah.
And I'll be there filming the prank episode of AJ's getting his degree.
There's a prank
It's gonna
episode.
be like the Impractical Jokers.
I've never seen that before.
No, it's just gonna be someone's gonna be telling me to do some No, I'm gonna be in the back room
Mm-hmm. The back rooms.
with earpiece talking to you, and you have to do.
Oh, I have
Oh,
seen
yeah.
that. Never mind. I have to do whatever you tell me to
Yeah,
do.
you're gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, now take the degree and eat it,
Okay.
and you're gonna be
On
like,
stage?
yeah,
No, thank you.
and that will be, and then next we'll be at the Met Gala.
Okay. We'll be at next year's Met. If there's
It's
not a
just-
revolution
That's the
first.
roadmap right there, you know. Yeah, if there's not a revolution first.
Flowers are blooming in Antarctica. Don't worry about it.
What?
They know what that means. The viewers know.
That's crazy. That went right over top my.
Don't worry. You just have to be chronically online.
I guess so. That
Yeah.
was kind of crazy. I was really just trying to decipher that.
Crazy.
Oh no. So my question is, how long until we get to Pluto? Essentially, then our world gets to whatever Pluto looks like.
Oh,
if
with
you remember.
like super advanced technology.
Yeah, super advanced technology.
Artificial
or,
intelligence. Not that far, actually. Like legitimately, not that far.
Yeah, not that far away at all. Where we won't be able to tell
Real
robots
from fake,
people,
yeah.
and also the robots will fix the wars and
Fix?
literally, yeah,
Big soup.
they'll solve the wars and yeah. Next thing we're gonna go run into Israel and be like, hey, you have stuff we want. We're taking it. I say we
Okay.
like we're physically gonna take it.
Okay. As if Israel hasn't already announced a war against the world. right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. No. Soon they have too much backing. They have way too much backing.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain, and that's quite literally what's happening with Israel right now.
Just one good bullet needs to go the wrong way, and it's World War III.
Quite literally, yeah.
We all thought it was gonna be when Trump was around.
No. Hey man, he still has a chance.
Yeah, he's still
He's
he's still going too. While he's he's in court cases, and he goes from court cases to campaign rallies. How is that
legal? I
How is
don't
that
know.
allowed?
I really don't know.
We sound like Joe Rogan.
We live in a society, bro. Like we really just do.
Joker meme,
Yeah.
which that's coming out soon.
Society.
That's coming out soon. The second Joker
There's a second
has a
Joker
total
coming out?
tone switch.
Hey man,
Yeah, there's a second Joker coming out.
really?
Yeah, did you see the first one? Yeah,
Yeah, of course I did.
Yeah.
Great movie.
and then the second one's coming out
Hmm.
soon. Did you hear who Harley Quinn is?
Who's playing Harley Quinn?
Yeah.
Famous actress.
Lady Gaga.
Really?
Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think that's a good casting.
It looks
Could
good
be.
so far. It
Yeah?
looks sick. The trailer looks cool.
Jacqueline Phoenix is still.
Yeah, Joaquin.
Joaquin, Joaquin, not Jacqueline. Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, as
That is a
Joker. Yeah.
really cool name.
It's a sick name.
Yeah.
Joaquin. I wonder if that's his actual name. You know, they always have like different names.
What do you mean different
Like
names?
all the artists, like all the famous people. It's not their actual.
Oh, they like changed their names to
Yeah.
be like more like.
Yeah, like Scarlett Johansson's something like too super different. I just remember hers is.
Really?
Yeah, I think hers is not Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson a baddie though, so I give her the pass, man.
I'll try to remember. I can't remember any of their not real names, but it's like their stage names versus their actual names. It's
Mhm.
always like that's part of their name.
Wait, so you're telling me Robert Downey Jr. isn't actually named Robert Downey Jr.?
Well, that one's probably the
What
same.
about Chris Hemsworth?
That's probably the same. Yeah.
What
You're just going
about-
through all
what
the
about
random
Chris
Avengers.
Evans?
Yeah, Chris Evans. Maybe.
Avengers only.
Just going through the Avengers.
What about Mark Ruffalo?
It's actually just Mark Snuffleupago or something. Just
What about Chris Pratt?
Chris Fat.
Chris Fat?
When he was fat before, when he was first discovered.
What about what's the actress's name that plays Gamora?
Zoe Saldana or something like that.
What about Zoe Saldana?
Like the richest lady in the world.
What?
She's in like she's in at least 3 of the highest grossing movies of all time.
Wait, what are the
Minus Titanic. She's not in Titanic.
What are the 3 Avatar?
I think it's either Avatar or Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
I think they always fight, but she's in both.
She's in Avatar?
She's like the main.
Oh my
Na'vi
god!
chick. Yeah.
Yo, hook me up,
Yeah.
yo.
So she's like the main. She's the main Na'vi chick from
Mhm.
Avatar. She's obviously Gamora. She's not in Titanic, but I think the next one's Infinity War, and the
Oh
other one
my
might be
days.
Avatar 2. So she's in 4 of the top 5 highest grossing movies.
Damn.
And that's not exact quotes. I'm always off with these. I think I do that so often on the podcast. So I'm like so close.
Trust
to, like,
me, bro.
I'm like so close to actual facts, but I have
Mhm.
like a couple things off. But but yeah, no, she's crazy for that. For just that,
Mhm.
whoever her manager is greatest manager known to man.
Her agent must be making.
Yeah,
bank,
her agent is just on something to be like,
Mhm.
yeah, we got you in this movie. It's gonna be the highest grossing, and we got you in this other one. That's also probably gonna be the highest grossing. And there's sequels for both of these movies, so
Crazy.
enjoy. And there's gonna be like a whole
Avatar, like
the
thing,
Avatar
yeah.
thing for there's like 2 more movies coming out for
Mhm.
Avatar, and then one thing that's gonna be like the Avatar Last Airbender because we have they have like the grass, they had water, so next they're gonna think it's gonna be fire and like earth or something like that, or air or
Oh,
something.
true.
Oh no, I guess the first one was kind of like the air, but
Yeah.
so they think they're just gonna go through the elements. So the next
Why
one,
would they do that though? It's not.
I think that's just a big joke. They could totally. Just
I mean, it would be cool if they did.
yeah, because they
why
already
not?
they had the first one, which was kind of
Air.
air because
Mhm.
a lot of it, and then water. Then I think the next one is actually fire.
Way of the
I'm
Fire.
pretty sure the next one's fire themed. I think they already.
If
said
it
that.
is, then well, we can
But
assume.
once again, I could be wrong because I
Yeah.
have no facts whatsoever in my head. I just scroll through Instagram.
Nice.
Brain rot at its finest.
Yep.
Absolute doom scrolling, as you called it, or what is it? There's another word, micro scrolling or something.
Micro scrolling.
I forgot what it is.
I only know doom scrolling, bro.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
It's all the same. I'm doing it 3 different times over on 3 different apps.
Your brain is cooked.
If it ain't TikTok, it's Instagram Reels. If it ain't Instagram Reels, it'll be YouTube Shorts.
Who actually watches YouTube Shorts? Okay.
And my YouTube Shorts are literal just, did you know about Transformers and how Optimus Prime walked and it took a year to update it or something? And I was
Okay.
like, this is not helpful information at all.
No, it never is. It's never useful.
Like at least
shit.
like my Instagram is like, at least they got like a good mix, but like
Mhm.
TikTok is just silly.
brain rot, silly videos. Yeah.
YouTube is literally just random facts that will help me, and 0 trivia games ever.
Mhm.
And then Instagram will actually maybe give me some sort of information.
Maybe.
Yeah, at least it's the most educational of the 3. But
What timing are we at right now?
I believe we're at 43.
43 minutes. Let's go.
That's pretty good for yapping about whatever. Should we close with a little bit of anime recap?
Yeah, might as well. Some
Have you seen
viewers
My
are just
Hero?
like, hell
Yeah,
no.
everyone's just like, I was just here for the Met Gala. Did you watch My Hero?
No, I heard season 7 is coming out. The
The
first.
first episode's already out.
Good.
Actually, the second one might be out too. Actually,
Okay, really.
but I watched the first episode. It's
I
pretty
just
sick.
knew that the first couple episodes were just recaps, so I was just like, I'm not,
Oh yeah, that
I'm
was
not
they were doing
watching
like a
this.
recap thing. There's like 4 of like
Yeah.
4 episodes of recap, but this
I
is
was
like
like,
the
no.
first episode.
Yeah.
And as it should, it just started off with a fight, of course, because if you don't remember how it ended,
Season 6?
Yeah.
No, I forget how it
it
ended.
was the Americans got involved.
Oh, yes. Stars and Stripes.
Stars and Stripes.
No
yeah.
spoilers. I haven't seen either of those episodes yet, and I
I
might have
haven't seen
gotten
the
spoiled already.
I haven't seen the newest one.
Yeah.
I think the one came out yesterday.
Yeah,
It's
Stars
on
and
there,
Stripes
so-
is like I'm pulling up with
She's
the
sick.
fleet.
She's so cool. It's
Yeah.
a little unbelievable. I'll
Mhm.
say not even like it's not even a big part of the thing because it's like they don't touch on it, but they literally use the planes as like a platform to fight on and stuff. Where they literally like swoop in and like catch like them essentially,
Okay.
like Stars and Stripes is falling and then a plane just comes out of somewhere, just scoops her up and then brings her back.
Okay.
And I'm just like, I get it, but
Yeah, but it's an anime with people with superpowers. I'll let it slide.
I know it was just the fact that they're just like casually standing on planes. I know they
Mhm.
did the thing where they were definitely chatting to each other in the middle of like the sky.
While going like
Yeah, yeah, and she's just like chilling.
300
She's like, "I'm
kilometers
coming
an
to
hour.
get you, Shigaraki," and he's just like, "I bet you're not." And I'm just like, "You guys cannot hear each other."
No, it's fine, bro. Don't worry about the physics.
I don't care what quirk you're using right now, but I mean, I guess both of them could probably find some sort of quirk to communicate over vast distances.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm sure because Shigaraki just pulls some random quirks out of somewhere that when you watch that, he just goes this power with this power, and then blah. But no, it's cool. Stars and Stripes is cool.
It's cool that My Hero is actually still going. Is this the final season? Probably not.
I don't think so. I think there's
not.
another one.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I hear that there's a war arc. So there's
Another war.
yeah, I think it's actually at the end of this same war.
Yeah.
So I think it sounds like there's gonna be another season. It sounds like.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be done.
Woohoo.
Yeah, the other anime podcast I listen to, they don't spoil it. So
Yeah.
which is surprising because they're so bad at spoilers. So, but I'm surprised they haven't done it yet. But it's good. I think you'll like this episode.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's just a fight because it's the first episode. They're not going to start with a snooze fest. You know, they're going to go right into it.
Well, they technically already did with the first 4 episodes. So.
Well, that doesn't count though. I think that was.
Yeah, but they're the first 4 episodes of the new season. So
On
I'm pretty
Crunchyroll, it's actually not organized like that.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not organized. Like
Hopefully,
Crunchyroll.
they actually release like 24, like new.
I think so.
Yeah.
I hope so. I just hope there's no random break in between or something.
Yeah.
Like I hope it's just straight through. It's what was it? Like Kaiju number 8.
Yes, that's also coming out. I have not seen a
You haven't
single
seen
thing
it
of
yet,
it.
though, huh?
No, I've read up
That was from
until
the last episode too. We were talking.
yeah,
about
the last episode. I've read up until maybe book 8, maybe 7. Honestly, Kaiju 8, I don't get the hype behind it. It's like okay,
like
it's nothing like crazy. It's like stuff that I've seen before. That's another reason why I'm taking a break from anime.
You were
at the
talking
moment.
about that in the last episode. You're kind of sick of the inner demon guy.
It's
aspect
over.
to
It's
you.
outplayed, bro. I've seen it in Naruto. I've seen it in JJK. I've seen it in Kaiju. I've seen it in some other things.
This one's a bit different though, because he's like
what?
in
He's
control.
30.
He's in control like quickly. He gets it. Like,
Yeah,
it's not
but
like the
that-
Kaiju form is a different version of him. It's just
It's still him.
he puts on a suit. It's a mech anime.
Yeah, it's a mecha. Hot take. Hot take.
He puts on the suit.
Attack on
and
Titan is a mecha anime.
Attack on Titan's a mech anime.
Yes,
I think
it
that's
is.
fair.
That's
Yeah.
not a new take.
No.
Someone said that before.
But I think obviously Kaiju, like he just puts on an Iron Man suit and then he gets powers.
Yeah.
Which is the only thing I didn't like. This is like a little spoiler,
Mm-hmm.
but not crazy, because like he literally he shows that he has super strength without going in the suit. And then he has like a little testing arc because they always have to have their little
Yeah.
get into the
Mandatory.
mandatory get into the next level of whatever arc.
Mm.
And he doesn't use his powers. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, you could use them and no one could know because you don't have to you don't have to put on the suit to use your stuff. So he gets like last. He's like trying to run a race and he's like, I'm all tired, but I can't use my powers. I'm just like, why not?
He can't use his powers without hiding them. I think was.
He could use it. He did it. He did it.
Oh,
he
can
did
he?
it. He picked up a car without putting on this, without going Kaiju.
Oh well, never mind then.
And then he's just like, unless I misunderstood it, but that's another one. That's why I brought up Kaiju, because like they're doing something which should just be the normal thing, is that they're releasing dubbed and subbed at the same time.
Oh, nice.
Like, that's
Yeah, I
so
don't know why
cool.
that is.
Like, why is that not just an app? Like, sure, like maybe back in the day kind of thing. But this is, I feel like this is like the new kind of generation
Yeah.
of anime. Why are we not just putting these out together? Like, just wait. I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait for the release if you don't have to stagger the. Because I don't know. It's just me liking dubbed. It's just easier to watch. I'm lazy.
True.
It's easier to watch. So, but yeah, Kaiju number 8 is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
waiting for I don't know if it's actually been announced to be animated. Hopefully it is. But Sakamoto Days. If
I've heard that before. I don't know.
that
what it is.
anime will be amazing. It won't be top tier, depending on how they choose to do it. But I think that'll be really good when it comes out. Aside from that, I'm not really looking
You don't
forward
know
to
if it's
anything.
getting animated though.
No, hopefully it is. I was actually gonna Google if it is.
What's it about?
Assassins.
Oh.
Basically, just to summarize, assassins.
Okay.
Let's see if it's been announced to be animated. Hopefully it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. As of April 2024, there's no official announcements. Well,
Well, great. That looks like it's a job for us to do.
I'm not getting into
Let's
animation.
get into
bro.
animation.
Hell
man.
no.
Let's go. We'll go learn from the best North Koreans, man.
Okay. Apparently they're not the best.
They're not the best though. They're
But yeah.
They
Kaiju number 8, My Hero. What else is airing right now?
Oh, last one of the last episodes you were drooling over.
I don't remember.
Frieren.
Oh, that's already finished.
Frieren.
Frieren.
You didn't get to talk about it though.
Journey. I forget what the actual
Frieren.
full. It is a really good anime though.
Yeah,
Frieren
you didn't get to talk
is-
about it. Yeah, I just wanted to
Everybody who has watched Frieren will tell you that it is number 1 best anime of 2024. It did come out last year, I think, like late last year, like maybe
I don't
December.
have a lot of anime friends, so I haven't heard.
Frieren is number
Frieren.
1 anime. Go watch it.
Go
Everyone
watch
should go
Frieren.
watch it.
You heard it here first. Finally,
did.
after for his third attempt of hyping up Frieren,
Yeah.
I think we have finally got the message across.
Go watch Frieren
to go
right
watch
now.
Frieren. I will start that. I've actually been finishing Solo Leveling because I actually never finished it because I forgot.
Oh
about it.
yeah, that too. Solo leveling.
Yeah,
that
I
was this
actually
year as well.
I never finished it, so I've actually been watching it and it's in dub now. So
Yeah.
it's good. I just watched him. Let's see, what was it? He beat up the knight, the red one.
Igris.
Yeah, he beat up the knight, and then the time trial or whatever the heck it is, the
Yeah.
portals opened up, and he's just like upset.
Oh yeah, because he lost his teleportation stone.
Yeah, because he lost his little stone.
Yeah, he's getting cooked.
It's cool. I like it. I feel like he should have died a million times over by now.
That's my one like argument with solo leveling.
Yeah, like there's.
But I mean, at the same time, if he dies, story ends. So
I know
no.
he has plot armor.
He does
for
have a
real,
lot of
for
plot
real.
armor.
Which is understandable because it's a video game anime, and that
Mhm.
is the most video game thing you can do is
Yep.
have plot armor because you just have better stuff than the NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
But it was cool. I like the. Yeah, I think I said that in the last.
Lost episode.
Ooh, I don't even know if I said that in the last episode, but I just like how video game coded it is. It's so video game.
I don't want to tangent yet, so we'll stay on solo leveling. But yeah, it's a really good anime. I liked it. I read it before I actually watched it before it like came out.
How many episodes are there? I think I'm on.
I don't know. Definitely not 24.
I just watched 11. I think I'm getting on to 12.
Solo leveling. It should have maybe 13. I was just gonna say.
But I'm just like, is it just gonna finish? Because it's just like, he's in this dungeon. He's just gonna leave and the show's gonna end. Like he didn't do anything yet. I don't know.
Well, it's telling me that there are 14 books, so that's not helpful.
I'm just trying to think because what he's trying to. I don't even know what his goal is. He's just getting stronger.
That is his goal.
But it's like I know he wanted to get to like that demon castle, so he, like the cure of whatever the heck.
There are 12 episodes.
I'm on the season finale, and I feel like he's just gonna beat this guy up and go, I leveled up, and then it's gonna and then it's gonna cut to black.
No comment. So since we are nearing the end, I just wanted to say solo leveling is good, and if you do like anime that are video game coded, you should watch Shangri-La Frontier.
Oh, okay. I heard
That's
a new one, isn't it?
Yes, it's fairly new. I think it came out before solo leveling, maybe.
Okay.
It's flown over under everybody's radars for some reason.
Yeah.
Really good. I would say if you liked the first season of Sword Art Online, like genuinely when it first aired, you will definitely love Shangri-La Frontier. It's so like it's literally, it feels like the anime was written by a gamer, which it probably was.
Probably, yeah.
So it's
You
just
gotta be a
it's
gamer
very
for some of those things.
Yeah.
For whoever wrote Solo Leveling, this guy definitely eats Doritos.
If you're not hooked off of the first episode of Shangri-La Frontier, I would genuinely be surprised.
That's the one with the guy with the bird head, yeah?
Yeah. They do explain why he has a bird head too.
Oh, I'll get there.
Yeah.
I'll get there.
Yeah.
No, that's cool though. I do, yeah. I need to watch more.
If I was gonna say watch anything right now, I would say definitely go back and watch Frieren.
Frieren.
And if you have the time, definitely watch Shangri-La Frontier. You can
Those-
skip out. You can skip out on solo leveling for a little bit. Put it on pause.
Solo Leveling was so just like a background anime. It was cool.
It's unfortunate because it was really fun to read. So I just don't know why it didn't translate well.
Yeah.
But we also have not gotten to the good parts of solo leveling, if I'm being honest. Like I would say episode 12 is when solo leveling starts getting like kind of satisfying to watch. There were obviously satisfying moments before that, but like even just the name, I don't want to spoil it because you haven't seen episode 12, but
I should've
episode
just watched
12,
it. When I
yeah.
went to bed, I should have just watched it. I was like, I'm gonna go. I chose scrolling over finishing it.
No.
I
You
know.
always finish the series
I know.
late at night.
I stopped at episode 12.
But yeah,
I'm just
episode 12, really satisfying. Everything that's going to be coming out for the next season, which has been officially announced, is going to be even better. Like, you're not ready for Sung Jin-woo in season 2. You're not ready, bro.
He's
Trust
sick.
me.
He's
Trust
dope.
me.
He's so intense.
If you think he's sick now, you're not ready for the Shadow Monarch, bro. You're not ready.
Who?
The Shadow Monarch.
What's that?
Oh, you haven't even seen that yet.
No.
Never mind. Watch episode 12,
Okay.
and then we'll get back to it on the next episode.
The next episode. The next episode of the Two Shades of Anime podcast.
We do need a soundboard.
We do. I wouldn't be trustable. I'll just be.
Okay.
I'd just be spamming the thing. It'd just be every second.
It is kind of for that, too.
Yeah. But no, that's cool. I mean, what do you say? Are you wrap it for today?
I think that's a good place to end it.
It's not bad. I think we got through some stuff. We got kind of like you know what, low key. This is kind of sounding like the season finale of season 0.
You think so?
It's getting there. I think this might be like the second last kind of episode. You know, it's like getting to the conclusion.
I feel like if we're doing that, then season 1 needs to start with like a whole new like revamp. Like
Well,
it
that's
needs to be.
that's kind of what we're doing almost.
Yeah, I guess, but like completely different like setting, like
That's a season 2.
You heard it here first,
Yeah,
folks.
season 2 when we get like a
Okay.
podcast proper studio, not in my parents' basement.
So season 1 is more like expansion. Season 2 is more like a revamp. Sounds good.
And season 3
Will be
will
revolutionary.
be in space because that's by the time will be the first podcast.
This isn't
in
Fast
space.
and Furious 6.
This is manifestation. Two Shades of Anime podcast will be the first podcast hosted in space.
Now that we're talking about different things on the podcast, do you think we should change the name? Should we just make it the Two Shades podcast instead of the Two Shades of Anime podcast?
I guess it might have to be. Yeah,
It
that makes more
might
sense.
have to be
Two Shades podcast.
the Two Shades podcast.
Two Shades.
It doesn't roll off the tongue quite as nice.
Two Shades of something.
Two Shades of politics.
Two Shades of the Met Gala.
Give us some ideas in the comments.
Yeah, what should we...
There will be a poll on Spotify. There's not going to be a poll on Spotify.
That stuff doesn't work, man.
No, it
doesn't
doesn't.
work. Well, that'll be for the Instagram. You should be
It
following
would be.
Instagram.
It would be. Yeah.
Yeah, the amount of people following Instagram,
Well, we
It
got
doesn't-
like 20 followers. What are you talking about?
yeah, but it doesn't relate to who's watching.
Yeah, but I feel like if people see our clips, then they're still supporting it
Yeah,
in a way.
That's true.
Yeah.
So it'll be on Instagram because that's probably the best way to
Yeah, we can have a,
talk to us.
we can have
Besides
a poll
in
on
person,
Instagram.
I don't know. You can talk to me in
Whoa,
person.
whoa. If you're a viewer of the podcast and you see me in real life, don't talk to me. First, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Don't talk to me. No, I'm
You can
kidding.
talk to me for him. I'll pretend to be AJ.
Yeah.
I'll do my best AJ impression. I'll just
Okay.
somehow grow a couple feet.
Yeah.
And then and I'll just be like, hey,
Is that what I sound like?
it's me AJ.
That's what I sound
This
like.
is what I sound like.
Okay.
But yeah.
It's
definitely-
racist.
Yeah. No, it'd be racist if I was like, yo man, this is what I sound like.
Oh wow, thanks
Yeah.
for letting me know what it would be like if you were racist.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. That's exactly how it would be like
Yeah,
if I was racist.
If you were racist.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for tuning in. I'm assuming 0 people are actually gonna watch this.
Whoa.
No, I'm
hey.
kidding.
That one person's gonna be like, what the heck, man?
Shout out to my South Korean fans. I love you guys.
We have to do the heart.
The what?
heart.
What is this?
They do this for like.
What is?
That's what people are doing nowadays. You don't see that video? It was like.
I thought it was more like this. What is this?
No, there's that one, but then
Mhm.
there's another one where they go like.
Clearly, I'm not educated enough to be on this podcast. So
You don't see that video? It was just like
No.
it was like a millennial versus like a Gen Z, and they like stood like with a door in between them, and the
mhm.
person holding the camera was like,
Make a heart.
oh, answer the phone, and
Mhm.
like the one guy goes like this, and the other guy goes,
Who is answering a phone like this?
how do you hold a phone, man?
Yeah, but like if someone asked me to answer a
Yeah,
phone and
yeah,
I don't have one in my hand, I'm
I
going
remember
like
did that
this.
in I don't know, I was in school for like drama, whatever the heck.
Mm-hmm.
We had to like mime using a phone, and I remember the teacher was like, "Don't do this,"
Why?
because like
I mean,
when
modern
it comes
day.
to like acting, just acting
Yeah.
things, it's like, come on, just hold the phone. Everyone knows what you mean if you're gonna, like everyone knows you're not like drinking a drink and putting it up to your ear.
Isn't it interesting how phones nowadays are just like rectangular.
Do we have time for another Yap
No,
Fest?
we
Wait a
don't.
minute, wait a
Whoa,
minute.
what do you mean Yap
Whoa.
Fest?
Just
Anyways,
kidding.
thanks for watching.
No, you
Good
can do it
night.
if you want.
No. You persuaded me not
That'll
to.
be for the next episode.
Cyberbullying.
Next episode, we'll be talking about the evolution of phones.
Yeah, and why they're fucking rectangular and
Yeah.
not circular anymore.
Yeah, anymore.
Wait, a circular phone? That could be like a.
That sounds like in like the Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I was gonna say
the
that.
pear
Yeah,
phones.
the pear. Yeah.
Shout out Dan Snyder. All right, goodbye.
Whoa! Cut it! Cut it! Cut it!
Goodbye.